You are now listening to the Real Talk Lineup podcast. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share.
Welcome to episode 30 of the Real Talk Lineup. We are your go-to podcast for hilarious hot takes on the latest in pop culture. I'm your host, JoJo.
And I'm Ronnie Cole.
And Big Buzz is in the house.
Buzz is in the building.
Just call me BB, you know what I'm saying?
Big BB.
Wow, we're at 30. We're at another,
milestone.
even number.
Yes.
So you have to do some sort of cool celebration. What are we doing special to celebrate 30?
Well, when I turned 30 in real life, I went to Vegas. Do you want to take us to Vegas?
Okay,
That
good.
would
We're
be
shutting this down right
fantastic.
now. We're getting on a plane.
Yes.
And we're going to Vegas right now.
And we're
It was
also
all of
celebrating my
JoJo's
birthday.
money.
Oh, I don't have any money.
All right. Well, it's like she's already been to Vegas.
This is on your dime, BB.
No. I'm keeping my mouth shut for the rest of the podcast.
Can't do
They're
that.
holding me to everything I say.
I want to say happy birthday, Ronnie Cole.
Hey, happy birthday. Happy
you.
birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. What'd you do for your birthday?
I went to work. I went
Ooh, what a
home.
celebration that is.
Yeah. I ate tuna for dinner and I watched the Tubi movie.
Sounds horrible.
Time of my life I watched such good movies on Tubi before I passed out because I was drinking Crown Royal the whole time.
Oh,
so.
see? You buried the
I-
lead.
I feel like you got to drink Crown Royal
To
to
watch Tubi.
Yeah.
It makes it a very interesting experience.
I don't think I've ever watched anything on Tubi.
I have the perfect movie for you to start with.
No,
it was really good.
I feel like Tubi is like the YouTube of actual television. Like anyone can put anything on Tubi.
They can, but that's the beauty of it is that it's not on YouTube. It's right side by side with network programming, as if it has the same place. And then they finally found a place for it. What's this movie that you got that we should be watching?
It was abducted from the street. Carlita something story. It was about this girl who got abducted by this guy. He like poisoned her, or gave her some type of drug and knocked her out. And then he took her to this trailer park
and made
where
her
he
watch
had all
TV
these-
movies all night.
and eat tuna.
I need to.
And it was where he had all these other girls and he was like sex trafficking them or whatever.
Oh my goodness.
But the girl had a mentor at her college where he abducted her from, and the mentor came and was like looking for her because she was missing.
Where was this at Mar-a-Lago, you said?
No.
Oh, sorry.
Couldn't remember the name of the guy. It happened to be Epstein. Sounds like a documentary.
It's a protege. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
But it was a good movie, guys, so you should check it out. But
Okay.
yes, I had a great birthday.
Well, good. I'm glad.
It's not over yet.
Right, the
Well, it's
weekend's
not,
coming.
though. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, good.
All right. On this week's episode, taking Plan B at church. You better
At church?
taking
In the parking
Plan
lot?
B at church. You'll find out.
Okay, fine.
You better let young thug know you're gay.
Okay.
And flying dildos.
Oh, sounds like a good time to me.
You could probably link the last two stories together. If you,
Probably could.
yeah.
It's all this and more up next on the Real Talk Lineup.
Depends where the dildo is.
They have to be following him every moment of the day.
J-Lo getting divorced?
He still contributed to society.
I think maybe marijuana.
That is not obvious. How did that happen?
I would be too afraid, but sometimes I'm like, man, I need a little boost. On this week's Celebrity Breakdown, two church leaders, Michelle Brannon and David Taylor, were arrested after the FBI raided an alleged multi-million-dollar fraud involving the Kingdom of God Global Church. Federal prosecutors say they ran call centers in multiple states, soliciting donations while exploiting workers who were forced into long unpaid hours as armor bearers. Victims reportedly had their movements tightly controlled, lived in ministry housing, and were even coerced into transporting women to Taylor, who then required them to take Plan B. Authorities allege the pair collected about $50 million in donations since 2014, spending much of it on mansions, luxury cars, boats, and other high-end goods.
Can I stop you for 1 second here?
Yes.
Are you the same person that comes up that happens to populate Dancing with the Stars? Because you are really stretching the term celebrity here when you're talking about these two. Wow. Michelle Brannon and David Taylor. These
Yes.
two.
Yeah.
Yeah. Crazy. It's a crazy story.
The organization was formerly named Joshua Media Ministries.
Yeah.
And I think anytime you have a formerly known as,
Yes.
you know it's no good.
For a ministry.
For anything.
Like, what happened over there? It had to come over here.
And I've never heard of a church having a call center.
So some churches do when they're considered like a mega church, or if they're like on TV. You know how you used to see those commercials and they be like, call now if you want a vial of this holy water.
Well, those are like those televangelists.
That's sort of kind of what that is.
Okay.
They've been doing this for years. The fundraising aspect of this didn't bother me at all because they've been raising money for years now. I will tell you that when you start having mansions and yachts and planes and stuff like that, they're going to look at you funny because you're supposed to be a pastor of the people.
Yes.
And this money is supposed to be going to help the homeless and the poor and, you know, those.
And he's standing in
from
the
your
pulpit
yacht. It's not a good look.
$5,000 suits.
So do you think it's okay? So say like you're a pastor.
Not.
And you don't think it's okay for them to have a lot of money?
They should absolutely have an allotted amount. Should it increase? I feel like no. So once it gets to a certain point, there needs to be a cap on the money that the pastor should be able to touch.
So they have to get like a paycheck from the church.
There should be something in place that,
like
stops
the
them
peasants.
from being
they get
able
a certain
to.
amount of peasant money. I mean, you look. I went online and saw this guy's mansion. It's massive.
It's massive. It is.
It's bigger than LeBron's place. It's huge.
It's huge.
Expansive and it's all white and it's just so you can see it from everywhere. So the cops know exactly where to go. And
Right.
This guy was, there's a lot more to this story. He was basically promising women cars and homes. And this woman who set up a Facebook group to kind of find more victims said that, he was threatening them. He said some of the times it was death threats.
So he's a pimp.
Yeah.
Well,
basically,
You
he was withholding food and water and, just things that they needed to live if they didn't make him the amount of money that he wanted. Like they had a quota to meet.
All in God's name.
All in God's name.
And you know what?
Praise Jesus.
Oh my God. You know what I think is so sad though? That like people that prey upon people through
who are so vulnerable.
Yeah, because these
especially in
people
their
are looking for like
spirituality.
life answers. They're desperately seeking for some kind of meaning.
Yes.
Except for the plants on stage where now all of a sudden she can walk, that's
That used to drive me nuts.
There's clips of him doing this.
Oh, it drives me nuts.
With the woman with the cane and dropping the cane and the whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the woman that set up the Facebook group set up something that was really cool, and it makes perfect sense to me. He says, watch for any group that offers personal rewards for large donations.
That's crazy.
And I think you're so right. If you let's say you donate like $10,000 or $20,000 to PBS, you know what you get?
Thank you.
You get an oldies box set. You don't get a car.
Thank you so much. Yeah, right.
So this is the problem. You got to be careful. So the people that are donating got to be careful as well. Buyer beware. But still, like you said, they're looking for answers. They come to the church for answers, and a lot of them are desperate people, and they know that, and that's why this happens.
And they prey on them.
Yep.
No, I have
not
heard
prey on them. PREY.
They prey on them, not for them.
Yeah, not PRAY.
Well, I've heard of churches, even one in this area. I'm not going to say what it is.
Oh, come on, drop
that
it.
The higher your tithe is, your tithe and offering, like the better your seat in the church. Yes.
Stop it.
Yes. Like they have VIP seating for people.
Stop it in the church.
More money. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Bottle service too.
I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, probably so.
Get that wine. Get that bottle of wine to go with communion. Did they bring the communion to you?
I would be livid. So me and my mom joined this church. I'm not gonna say the name of the church, but it's a larger church. So this was 15, 20 years ago, maybe.
Okay.
So we joined the church because it was close to our house. And long story short, we joined one of the ministries that was, we did like outreach to people who would come and visit.
Okay.
Hey, you came to visit 2 months ago. We're just calling to say we miss you and want to invite you back.
Okay.
After 4 weeks of that, meeting 5 was with the actual pastor and he requested our W-2s.
What?
We never went back because my mother was just floored. Like, what do you need that for?
Yeah.
And then the other part was at the time she wasn't necessarily like gainfully employed. So she was like, even if I give it to you, it's not going to do anything. I can't give you any money. But it was crazy to me. Like that even meant I can't even help you. You're going to charge me to help you? I'm already working for free.
I guarantee we're probably talking about the same church.
I'm 99%,
small world.
I'm 99% certain that we are.
Yeah.
That's funny.
But this guy, David, he was like preaching. He was in the pulpit with like a Ferrari hat on. He was like, yeah, I went to Ferrari. And he gave me this cool hat. And I'm just like, no, you bought that hat. It probably cost $175. Like,
it was in the price of the car.
Yes.
Yeah, they gave it to you free with the car. Yes, that's it.
$300,000 Ferrari.
And you get a $150 hat. That's a pretty good trade-off.
Yeah, it was terrible.
And it's not a good look. Wear the Ferrari hat when you're driving the Ferrari, not in church or on camera.
You're literally standing in front of this congregation.
Well, like they always say, God don't like ugly.
And he don't like Ferrari hats in the pulpit either.
Yeah,
or Plan Bs.
Most people look ugly in a Ferrari. No, I'm kidding. I'm just kidding. If you have a Ferrari hat, please continue listening. Thank you.
Okay, moving on. Young Thug sparked controversy on the Perspectives with Bank podcast by saying he doesn't trust men who come out as gay after first presenting themselves as straight.
Oh, my God.
He compared the situation to snitching, claiming it changes how he views the person and it makes him uncomfortable.
That doesn't even correlate.
Coming out of Get Your Stitches.
Thug clarified that he has no issue with openly gay men and insisted he isn't homophobic, pointing to gay employees in his circle. Still, some of his comments suggested he separates being gay from being a man, which fueled backlash. This is absolutely homophobic.
I got gay people in my circle. Remember, that's
right.
How, that's
I got
how
black
racist.
friends.
I got black friends too. Yeah. It's like,
and so it's like me coming in and like we meet for the first time and I'm like, hi, I'm JoJo. I'm a straight woman.
right.
I mean,
I'm
who
not a
does
homophobe,
that?
but I play one in public.
But I mean, no one's obligated to tell you their sexual orientation at all.
I'm not a homophobe, but I'm
Exactly.
taking a homophobic survey.
That's
Are
it.
you gay or are you
it.
not?
That's
Yeah.
it.
I mean, if you really want to know that desperately, what someone's preference is, you ask them. Like, they don't have to come out and tell you.
He would probably be disgusted with me. Because last year I had a boyfriend and now I'm married to a woman. So here we are.
I'm not a homophobe, but rainbows make me nervous.
Yeah.
I'm not a homophobe, but Lil Nas is the devil.
Oh, my goodness.
You know, this is his act. He's acting like he's not homophobic, but he's telling you. And the thing about he doesn't trust people who are straight that come out as gay. That's probably 90% of the gay people I know that they're confused at first.
Exactly.
They don't know. I'm
Until
sure
they
the
figure
first
it
time
out.
that you decided you were going to be with somebody other than a guy, you had to come to that.
Figure it out.
Wasn't
Yep.
right. That's just, we live in a straight society still. Even though it's changed a lot, it hasn't changed 100%. Gay people are still in the minority. So, of course, they're going to be straight before they're gay most of the time.
Yeah.
You know, unless you grow up wearing a Barbie dress or something.
But
you know,
my
it's a guy.
question, but like my thing is like, why does it even matter? Like, why?
Right. And then the thing about it that was peculiar to me is this is all coming from a man who wears dresses in public. He paints his fingernails and
Does
his
he do
toenails.
that?
Yes.
I don't know much about Young Thug.
Yes, he wears dresses. He has this really nice dress he wears. It's really cute. But he's not gay. He gets his nails painted. He wears earrings that are designed for women. Like, it's a lot of things that he do that somebody could be like,
So
maybe
he
he
trusts
gay?
trans people, but not gay people, I'm guessing, maybe. Maybe.
He can be a cross-dresser, but not an actual.
Maybe he's just afraid of, maybe he is gay or
And
trans
he's trying to test the waters.
Yeah, and he
I didn't even think of that,
like,
Georgia.
and some people can't come to terms with that. It takes them a long time. So
He's just trying to have a dialogue to see what
what's
the public's gonna
feel
say.
it out.
Oh my
a little bit of
gosh.
self-hatred going on here. Possibly.
Yeah.
Again, I'm making assumptions. I didn't know he wore dresses.
does.
He probably likes Harry Styles.
I like Harry's style.
And he wears a dress,
good.
and he wears it not like notice me. He just wears it like, how you doing on the red carpet,
Yeah.
talking to whoever.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know,
Exactly.
No thought. I mean, but Young Thug wouldn't like him, I guess, probably because part of his concert stuff, Harry Styles have people coming out at the concert because they feel that comfortable with Harry, and that was all over,
Yeah.
Social media.
Now, I heard that like a lot of people would come out at the Harry Styles concert.
Oh, yeah. So Young Thug wouldn't like that. I guess maybe he would because now he knows.
Yeah. No one has to explain it to him.
I love the line where, he doesn't think he separates being gay from being a man. So it's like being a gay man doesn't exist now. You're just a gay.
You're just a gay.
And
It's all weird.
But I'm not a homophobe.
You have no gender. You're just a gay.
Probably trades, dress tips with Lil Nas X,
Yes.
Love Lil
I'm
Nas
sure that
X.
he does.
He's the gayest man I've ever seen in my life, that guy.
I don't know how I feel about Little Nas X.
I know you said you don't care for him.
I don't know.
My thing is, and I say it running the risk of getting hate mail, but I'm not that big on anybody that's that extreme about anything.
Yeah.
So not just I think he just tries to shock people.
Yeah, but
And I'm not that big on that.
Yeah.
well,
That's all.
he does try to shock people.
He has some good songs,
but it's I feel like it's really unnecessary because I don't really feel like there's too much out there that's really going to shock people anymore. So
Yeah.
Right. I think he's just trying too hard at times. That's just me.
Maybe
but
he
again,
craves
and he's not
attention.
terrible. I like I said.
He needs
what?
it.
maybe he craves attention.
Oh, maybe?
Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe.
Okay. You're not looking hard enough. Telling you. No maybes about it. All right.
All right, moving on. Is regulators still relevant?
Yes. Oh, sorry.
I agree. Warren G.
I'm with you. You beat me to it. Go ahead.
Warren G. fired back at younger rappers who say OGs are irrelevant, pointing out that his classic hit Regulate is still streamed worldwide every day. He revealed he's naming his new minor league baseball team the Regulators and said he never gets tired of hearing the track. Recorded with Nate Dogg in 1994 for the Above the Rim soundtrack, the song remains popular across generations, earning 2 platinum plaques. Warren teased his upcoming album, Sir Cool, featuring Snoop Dogg Corrupt, and an unreleased Nate Dogg track called I Found You. The Regulator is very relevant.
It is very
Who does
relevant.
not love that song?
I don't understand.
Regulators!
Mount up. I love that song. And then like he said it's the younger rappers. Well, they don't talk about nothing.
No. In a lot of hip hop songs, a lot of them, they all sample older music.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
The Regulators sample Michael McDonald.
Yes, it did.
He did.
Good stuff.
And that's why he likes listening to that song. He knows he's getting paid
song.
every single time he hears that
I know that's right.
But these rappers, they just need to go sit in a corner and shut up because Regulators are still being streamed 30 years from now. And think about the songs you're hearing now. Are you going to hear any of them 30 years from now?
Haven't even listened to him 30 minutes ago.
See that?
30 days ago.
And I got proof that these guys are relevant.
Yep.
For example, Kendrick Lamar is probably the most relevant current rapper at the moment.
Absolutely.
Was discovered by
Who?
Dr. Dre.
Dr. Dre discovers all the good
Dr. Dre
people.
Did not
discover him.
know that.
That's right. So you would not have Kendrick Lamar without an OG.
That's right.
Who hosted the Grammys? Who hosted the MTV Awards just the other night?
LL Cool J.
That's right. Who was on stage side by side with Busta Rhymes?
Oh, who was that guy?
Lady. Glorilla.
Oh, Glorilla. Yeah.
Glorilla.
I love her too.
Okay. Busta Rhymes. I'm telling you, try to keep up with him on stage.
Yeah.
Okay.
They could never.
Who was the biggest star at the last Summer Olympics?
The biggest star at the list.
The biggest.
Snoop
contributor.
Dogg.
Thank
Duh.
you. Yeah, he's worldwide. Where are you at talking bad about about him?
Yeah.
Who's on tour doing full blown arena tour now 40 years later?
Ice Cube.
Ice Cube. Okay.
Yeah.
If you're on stage filling out Rocket Mortgage or Rocket Arena,
Yep.
40 years from now, then you can come and talk to me.
Yeah.
Other than that, you can go
Exactly.
sit down.
Yep.
I got nothing to say to you. If you're going to I'll listen to you if you got respect.
Right.
Yeah.
But if you don't have respect for the guys that paved the way for you, shut up. I don't have no interest in you at all.
I just don't understand, like, how could you... The music is so good. There's some
good.
music that's just like timeless.
It
It'll
is.
never not be good.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And for you to just disregard it, it doesn't make sense. Like that's, music, I don't even want to say elevates, but it comes in different styles and this and that. It comes from somewhere. You didn't just make it out of your own mind.
You literally did not. So you are at some point imitating the art of somebody else.
You just crapped on 50 years of hip hop music
Yeah.
by saying that.
They have no creativity.
And you're right. It gets less and less creative as the years go by. And when you listen to, if you could take 5 minutes to watch some sort of video, I watched this a long time ago about what Public Enemy would put in samples into their songs. They have like 10 samples running at any one given time on top of each other. The creativity it takes to do that is just uncanny. And that's even some musicians don't get that because they consider sampling not real music. Well, you don't understand art because, these people are so incredibly talented. And to say that they're irrelevant because they're OGs because, what, you got some money now?
Yeah,
and your song's getting played on the radio for
you got $300,000.
Right.
Yeah, that's cool.
And they think
but take a look at Dr. Dre's Complex. For 5 seconds.
Well, I've heard a lot of bad hip hop music in my life.
A ton.
I hear a lot of it.
It sucks.
I do.
And there's good things that come out now too, but again, I think the stuff rises to the top. There's probably more older hip hop because there's a lot of bad ones that came out back then too. But we don't hear those anymore.
You're right.
Do the ditty if you gone to no. He never had another song. So there are people that you're always going to find bad stuff, but you just got to look a little harder for the good stuff these days, and that's relevant. But you've kind of sealed the deal with me not wanting to listen to you when you say bad things about the people that came before you.
Yeah. I never get tired of hearing the Regulator.
Me either. They said it was a freestyle. He said he just walked up to the mic and was like,
I believe it.
I believe it because it just floats so
It's
good.
very smooth.
It is so smooth.
People always say that, and I'm just like, he wrote that stuff.
Well, I think that the first part of it, because it didn't really go anywhere until he got past the clear dark night, the clear white moon. And then he said his name. And then the story started. So I'm like, those first couple of words were probably a freestyle, but he had to write the rest.
Yeah, when he starts singing.
Yeah.
Or when they start, I don't think Nate Dogg actually freestyled his part.
Rest in peace, Nate Dogg.
But I don't think that most of the time when they say they freestyled it, they freestyled it from memory of having done it previously. I don't think they're making it up on the spot. Unless you're Eminem, he's him, I believe. He's insanely talented.
Yeah. I love that.
I always wish I could be a rapper.
I did too.
Okay, moving on.
I used to think I was a rapper.
I'm sorry, JoJo.
All right, well, we're going to move on to the next story since Big Boz is being a hater.
What would your rap name be?
I'll have to think of one. I'll let you know next week.
OG JoJo. I love it.
So they can hate on you, You're an OG now. That's old girl, by the way.
Yeah, old girl. Old girl. That's what they call dogs. Come here, old girl.
You are not a dog.
Just a bitch. No, I'm kidding. No, I'm kidding. She's not. She just has her days. That's all. I'm kidding. I love JoJo.
I know you do.
I love JoJo. That was just rhythm. That was just a joke. Moving on.
Yeah. Okay, well.
You open the door. You can't do that.
Watch out for flying dildos.
Where are they?
Did we do this story before?
Where are they?
I thought I had seen, we had done
I don't know what you do in your own personal time, but we have not done this story on the podcast.
Oh, goodness.
This year, sports fans' antics hit a new low as fans began throwing dildos onto the field during games.
She had to hit back, didn't she?
The bizarre trend surfaced at multiple NFL matchups in the first week of the season. Several arrests were made, but that hasn't stopped the objects from showing up at the stadiums. Many fans had hoped the behavior would die off quickly, but it's already proving to be a reoccurring issue. Where are these dildos coming from?
Why do they have them just so readily available?
That's what
they buy them?
That's an expensive way to protest.
I was going to say, I don't own a dildo, but if I did, I don't think I would just bring it and throw it.
Absolutely not.
I would not just throw it out into a
and
football
then, where
field.
are they hiding it when they come? Where is it? Where are you storing this thing to throw it?
Yeah. We need tighter security here.
And then, so I'm going to assume, and I could be wrong, but I'm going to assume, so if these are at NFL games, the majority of the fans are men, so they're probably taking these dildos from like their wives or girlfriends or whatever.
They're probably buying them in bulk.
And then
women go to games.
Share with their friends.
But they're not going to, I highly doubt they're going to throw their dildo onto the field.
Oh my God.
So it's probably a man and he's throwing the dildo on the field. And then when the girlfriend or the wife wants to go use the dildo, it's gone because they threw it on the NFL field.
Yeah, so he stays at the bar longer because he doesn't want to go home. He knows what he's going to get when he gets home. Maybe, if they don't like the umpire or the player, it's kind of an exacting literal way to say to go fuck yourself. If you think about it with the dildo.
Oh, is that what that means?
You know what?
I don't know.
I got nothing.
Well, that's a good reason.
Somebody who doesn't own a dildo either, or if I did, I wouldn't spend money and throw it out on the field.
Throw it.
People used to just throw beer cans and stuff. That's much
so weird.
Well, that's a good reason because I'm thinking, why a dildo?
Yeah.
Like, what's the point of it? But
yeah,
I guess go fuck yourself would be the point of it.
Suck my dildo.
Yeah.
Either way.
I'll stop doing it once the batteries run out.
Yeah, maybe they're old dildos that don't work anymore.
Yeah, exactly. The dildo junkyard.
Well, not all dildos have batteries, guys. Not all dildos have batteries. But that's another topic for another day.
Well, I mean, it would have a rechargeable battery, I would think, right?
No. Well...
No? Okay.
We're not about to have a dildo tutorial.
By the way, this is obviously not JoJo talking. But school me at least a little bit.
Okay, so the dildos that they're throwing are not the battery operated ones. They're just the silicone ones.
Oh, okay.
The ones with
the manual, like you have to do the work or have somebody else.
Do the work,
okay.
The battery operated ones will probably hurt.
These are the Planet Fitness dildos, right? You have to go there and work out the arms, do some curls.
You got to do all the work.
Come home.
That's right. That's right.
These are from old people who can't use them that way anymore. They transferred to the battery operated ones. They're like, I don't need this.
Right.
I'm going to hit the left fielder in the head with it.
Oh my God.
Oh my goodness. Use dildos on the field? That is insane.
It's too expensive. Maybe they think the players are tense because so many people mistake the battery operated ones for neck massagers. So maybe throw it out there and say, dude, so you can catch these things. Here you go. By the way, go fuck yourself.
That's a Samantha Jones from Sex and the City.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Absolutely.
I love it.
That's a killer. Those dildos. Remember the model, the dildo model?
Yes. Have you ever watched Sex and the City?
I have no idea what you guys are talking about. I've never seen that particular.
When they went out to LA.
Yeah, no.
And Samantha hooks up with a dildo model. And the dildo is his penis. I guess they cast it and mold it and make the dildo out of his penis. Yes. This thing is like 5 feet long.
Oh my God. I'm going to have to see.
She goes to the promotion. They had a promotion at a bar where he's signing them and the whole thing.
Stop.
I'm not.
I'm going to look it up. I'll look it up. Now I got to watch it.
He was obnoxious, though.
All right. Well, speaking of dildos, it is.
Wow. Bravo.
That one was just way too easy.
I know, but it was still. It had to be made. It had to be done.
I thought you were going to say, speaking of dicks hanging out in public.
That's a good one.
There you go. Okay, very good. There you go. The ladies win tonight.
I cannot.
It is now time for Trump Tales.
In Springfield, they're eating the dogs, the people that came in. They're eating the cats. They're eating the pets of the people that live there. And this is what's happening in our country.
Here we go.
President Donald Trump recently dined at Joe's Seafood in Washington, D.C., marking his first visit to a local restaurant since taking office. He was joined by Secretary of State Marco Rubio, Vice President J.D. Vance, and Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth. Some diners greeted Trump with applause, while some protesters inside chanted "Free DC" and "Free Palestine" before being removed. Outside, Trump told reporters his crime crackdown made the city safe enough for him to dine out and hinted at announcing a similar operation in another city soon.
Yeah, not safer for him, I don't think. to go out to restaurants because they're not receiving him well, and he's surprised by this.
Well, I thought that Trump only ate at McDonald's.
I guess. I mean, you don't have as many people inside of McDonald's because most of it's drive-through.
Well, I wonder though, like with all these people booing him, because he was booed at the U.S. Open.
Yes,
and the networks were told not to air the boos, but a network, I'm not sure,
anyway.
whatever network it was on, they aired the boos. So I'm sure they're going to get sued pretty soon.
I think CBS covered it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, he just sued CBS.
but
Yeah, so of course they're going to air the booze,
But
screw you.
That's
Screw
right.
you.
but like, I wonder, does he care that like where he goes, people boo him?
No, he looks forward to it. Any attention that he can get, whether
Right.
it's negative or positive or indifferent, he wants it.
If you seen him in
It
person, would you
fuels
boo
him.
him? Would you boo him?
I act like I never knew who he was.
Okay.
I just walk right past them.
That would
That would kill him.
That would piss
Yes.
him off.
Yeah, that would kill him. No, it makes no sense. And again, he has the nerve to act surprised, which I think that's just
It's an
obviously an
act.
act, just
Yeah.
to be able to say that. But I don't know if going out in public is smart. We're taping this just after the Charlie Kirk thing where he was assassinated.
Yeah, I thought about that too.
Yeah, and I'm
He's
guessing,
not worried at all.
And he's not worried, but he shouldn't be out there. Whether he's worried or not.
not worried.
He's got kids and he's got Melania.
He has Secret Service, so
Speaking of them,
not gonna
aren't they
stop them
supposed to secure the perimeter or something? Like, he can just show up wherever he wants, or do they have to like?
I'm sure it
rent out
has
the
to be.
restaurant or
I'm sure it
something?
has to be announced. Well, I guess if he just goes, he goes. But you would think for safety measures, the Secret
Yeah.
Service would go.
They got to
And
clear the place.
Yeah.
They go, they go like a day or two before and make sure the place is, how many rats are infesting the place and things like
Right.
that. No, most places you hear about that, right? The Secret Service everywhere, and they got to vet the place before.
Yeah.
it goes there. But I don't know if that happened
guess
this
not.
time. It's just, I remember Obama a couple of times just showed up a couple of places.
yeah,
But he came with the full complement of the Secret Service.
Yeah.
Right.
And he didn't get booed as much, but,
I wonder what that dinner conversation was like. Like all those weirdos together. Like what? Like in a casual setting. Like I wonder, are they talking politics? Are they talking just?
This is the best dinner anybody's ever had. I mean, it doesn't get any better than this.
Oh, okay.
With us here,
I don't
etc.
even want to know.
I don't know. What do you think he would talk about at dinner?
I don't want to know. I don't even
Okay.
care. I don't even care.
I feel like
Gonna
he
make
would,
this shellfish great again. I don't know. I don't see it.
yeah, because I don't see him talking like just regular talk.
Normal people talk.
I don't
Yeah,
know. I didn't. I saw the footage of him going to the restaurant. I didn't see if he went with any. You mentioned who he went with, but I mean,
Yeah, he went with
these
Marco Rubio, JD Vance, and Pete Hegseth.
These are people he meets with every day.
Yeah.
What the hell could he have to talk about?
They wanted crab legs. That's the only reason they went.
Very boring conversation, I'm assuming.
Yeah,
Yeah,
blah, blah,
it
blah,
definitely
blah,
was.
blah, blah.
Yeah, maybe after the waitress leaves the table, what do you think? She a 10?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or not?
exactly.
That's probably the most interesting part of the conversation.
There you go, Bosh. You hit the
how
nail
old,
on the head.
How old do you think she is?
Oh, boy. Gross.
Pervs. Put the pervs.
Well, it's in keeping lately, so conversationally.
Okay.
Okay.
It is now time for Ronnie Cole's.
By the way, I just want to say one thing. I do miss the eating the dogs little segment before this.
I put that in post-production.
Oh, sorry.
Yes.
So it was nice that you played that again. I love that.
Yeah, they're
Snippet.
eating the
That
cats.
little
They're eating the
Eating
dogs.
the cats or eating the dogs,
Every episode.
Fantastic.
Well,
Yeah.
in the past, it was. I hear it. In my
I put it.
headphones, but-
Yeah, I put it in the headphones, but
Okay.
no, I put it in post-production to show you the idiocracy of the world we live in.
I love your verbiage. It's so appropriate.
She's creating words on the spot. This is her version of freestyling.
excellent.
Yeah.
God.
This is her version of regulators.
Oh. All right, it is now time for Ronnie Cole's question of the day.
This is the only thing we don't plan for. We don't know what the question is.
You
before,
never
right?
know.
We don't.
I'm never gonna tell you before.
Okay.
I have to sprinkle it on you.
Springing it on herself now. She's like, what did I write down?
Literally, what did I write? What is something that's not an Olympic sport but you feel like it should be?
Something that's not an Olympic sport. I'm not really sure like what all the Olympic sports are.
It could be something funny.
Lawn darts. Take a chance.
Well, we had breakdancing last time.
Yeah, we had breakdancing. Okay,
And they gave, and by the way, they're not doing that
it
again
anymore. I know.
I'm like, what?
lady
That was
cheated.
actually fun. What?
It was hilarious to watch.
Who
what about
cheated?
the lady who won?
Oh yeah,
She should not
that
have
weirdo
ever
lady.
even been in there.
Why?
She was horrible.
Yeah, not only
Oh,
that.
well,
but, yeah. It was some other stuff that happened behind the scenes. I can't remember what it was. But
Breakdancing is so subjective. You know, all of that stuff is.
Well, there's
First of all, it's 40 years old, and
there are actual
there's that.
technical moves that
Yeah, I know.
You
I
know,
consider.
and that was so stupid. Hearing play-by-play on breakdancing was the weirdest thing I've ever seen in my entire
It was
life.
hilarious
It
to
was
watch.
hysterically funny, and you know, I'm not a big fan of people saying, you know, okay, well, you've gentrified that thing or you've taken that thing and made it mainstream. But they would have a case with this when you start breaking down people's breakdance moves, things that were made to be.
We have a fan at the window.
We do.
I love
A
it.
Fanda right there.
Fanda.
I love it.
Hiya, Fanda. We love you.
And when you start breaking down, yes, and she's doing the twerk with her legs, and she's doing the the whatever, the windmill. Yeah, I don't know. That wasn't a good windmill. I'm like, who knows what a good one is?
Right? Who are you to judge?
You know, how many times did you watch Beat Street?
Yeah,
You know,
exactly.
God.
or breaking? The other one. There's one other one.
I don't know.
Good.
Well, I'm gonna say cornhole.
I like that.
Yeah,
That's a good one.
cornhole is good
For sure.
What about you, Ronnie Cole?
I want to hear what Boss has to say first.
Hopscotch.
Now,
That's me not.
y'all
not-
might be onto something.
That's me not being able to think of anything right away. The lawn darts thing went over like a lawn dart. So,
I think those have been outlawed.
Yeah,
this is why
probably.
you do it in a controlled environment.
Okay.
Okay. All
You
right.
could wear some Kevlar
Okay.
and
All
a
right.
helmet. Make sure that it doesn't go through the helmet.
Okay.
I like it. Okay. Okay, Don.
How about
All
you?
right.
Lawn darts and hopscotch.
I'm tapped.
It's amazing. It's amazing. It's an amazing combination.
I'll try to think of something while Ronnie's talking.
Okay.
Okay. Mine's is silly, but getting all the groceries from the cart to the house in one trip. That should be an Olympic sport. You should be able to try at least.
Her arms are starting to give out. The plastic bag, you can see the arms are turning blue.
The bag with the eggs in it is ripped. There's a hole in the egg bag.
My God.
Like, here we go.
Yes, I don't.
Oh, it is something.
So, Bill, what do you think? I think her left arm's fine, but her right, she's obviously a lefty.
She's got too many cans in that one bag.
Yes. And doesn't she know that the detergent is going to go right through?
She should have redistributed.
She needed to double bag on that one.
I love it. I love it.
Oh, now she tripped up the stairs. Uh-oh. That's 2 points off. The Russian judge does not like those.
Oh my God.
I would love to see it. I would love to see it.
Just the fact that you came up with that.
I would
Is
love to
hysterical.
see it.
I was
I
gonna
would love
say,
to see
it's
it.
time to board the crazy train, but I think we're already on it.
Here. I am driving that
If
thing.
you're doing domestic stuff, maybe getting the kids out the door on time.
Yeah.
In the
Yeah.
morning,
that, yeah.
if you have 6 of them or something like that, you have to get the
I have one in
breakfast
Australia.
done. You've got to get the lunches made. You've got to get the coffee for the husband, and you've got to get the kids out the door.
I was always really good about that because it always gave me anxiety. I was thinking, okay, I can't be late for whatever, and I would always wake up like 2 hours ahead of time.
Oh, bless
to make
your
sure, yeah.
heart.
Wow.
It always just like it gave me anxiety, to think, okay, so and so has the bus at this time, and this one has the bus at that time, and the other one doesn't get a bus. I got to drive them to school, or whatever the situation.
Well, the sleep deprivation is not helping anxiety at all. There's that. She's got 4 hours of sleep under her belt, and she's trying to get the kiddies off to school.
Well, they're all still alive and they're adults, so I think I did an okay job.
Okay, that's a very low bar, but
Not
okay.
dead yet.
They're still alive.
Yes, perfect attendance. So we're doing good right now.
You know,
I used to say, like, okay, if my daughter doesn't get pregnant and none of my kids end up on drugs, I do an
That's
okay
right.
job. And now they're all pot smokers, and my
It's
daughter
okay.
had a baby when she was a teenager.
It's okay.
but she
It's
kept
okay.
her off the pole.
They're alive. They're all
alive.
alive.
She's got no clear heels. She kept her off the pole. She's doing good.
Yeah,
They're all pot smokers.
they are.
Pot's legal now, so
Yeah.
we can take one off for
Yeah, I gotcha.
for that.
Okay,
They're mostly legal.
mostly legal.
Yeah.
All right, it is now time to board the crazy train.
Rest in peace, Ozzy Osbourne.
Thank you.
It's a crazy train.
It is. All right, an Indiana lawyer named Mark Zuckerberg is suing Meta, claiming that Facebook has unjustly disabled his accounts multiple times for impersonating a celebrity.
Oh, my Lord.
The lawsuit states that this issue has occurred at least 5 times over the past 8 years, impacting both his personal and business accounts. Zuckerberg operates a bankruptcy law firm under his own name and argues that he has made numerous attempts to resolve the confusion, providing documents such as his driver's license, credit cards, and various facial photos. Despite his efforts, Zuckerberg alleges that Meta continues to restrict his accounts, causing him to lose over $11,000 spent on advertising. So they can take his money as Mark Zuckerberg. They can take his $11,000 as Mark Zuckerberg and then shut down his account.
That is bullcrap.
It is. And you mean to tell me there's only allowed to be one person named
Mark Zuckerberg in the whole world.
The whole world.
Yeah.
With billions of people. Only one of them is allowed to be
Sounds
named
like
There's
Mark
two sides to
Zuckerberg.
that. I agree with you with that because, why it's so highly unfair because think about the kind of power that the famous Mark Zuckerberg has, right?
Yes.
He created Facebook and Meta and all that stuff. And if this guy was smart, he's a lawyer. I'm not surprised he's not suing him for $990 million because at least,
Well, he is
Zuckerberg
doing
has that.
them, but I don't know how much.
But for the aggravation's sake, because the guy did say, quote, I'm Mark Steven, he's Mark Elliott, to kind of prove that
Yeah.
he's not.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, okay, well, if that's the case, then why not just call yourself Mark S. Zuckerberg and then be done with it? Because then they can't say anything to you. There's a Vanessa Williams and then there's a Vanessa L. Williams.
Right.
Yeah.
It's
Who's
true.
an actress. There,
That's
Michael B. Jordan's got to be in there for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
So, you can fight that fight all day long, but is it worth it to
Right.
deal with that because somebody leapfrogged over you? He's an older guy, so Zuckerberg probably had his practice before the other Zuckerberg
Yeah.
became famous for
Well,
Facebook.
then the other, the one that's famous for Facebook should put the initial in his name. If the older guy had his name first.
Yeah, it would. in a real world, that would be a real nice world. That would be, but power and money. And
Yeah.
It's his
Zuckerberg-
Facebook. He can delete who he wants.
But my real big
It's
issue
his
with
world.
that is that they took the guy's $11,000 for
Yeah.
advertising.
Now that was crap. Yeah.
So you didn't believe who he was, but you took his money?
Give him his money back.
Wow.
That's the issue I have with it.
Yeah. No, there's like I said, there's ways around it, but he definitely should at least give him his $11,000
Yeah.
back.
For sure.
And like if he sent you a driver's license and credit cards and pictures and this
Right.
and that,
He's proved who he is.
he proved who he
He's
is.
proved who he is.
All right.
And not to mention to put his face there. There's no confusing these two guys.
At all.
Put his face up there.
Next car on the crazy train. A Texas man has been charged with murder following the death of his friend who was shot during a drinking game. Sean O'Donnell was arrested after Aaron Prout was found with a gunshot wound on his property. The men allegedly took turns shooting at each other with a rifle while wearing Kevlar helmets and drinking alcohol. Do you think this man should be charged?
Well, I think technically they'd have to get the charges right. It's technically a shooting game, not a drinking game, if you think
That's
about
what I'm like.
it. It's a
Exactly.
shooting game with drinking attached.
They both willfully participated in this game.
Yeah,
It's absolutely murder.
I'd say it's the law of natural selection, to be honest with you. I mean,
God.
sometimes it's
Oh well.
sometimes Mother Nature kind of weeds out the Nimrods, let them shoot each other.
Oh my God.
How stupid is this?
It is.
Hey, dude, every time we say something stupid, instead of taking it out on my wife and kids, I'll just shoot you in the chest.
But,
Oops.
But it's like
I mean, what the hell?
It's like
What kind of mind thinks of this?
Drunk
Exactly.
people?
Exactly.
What?
Drunk hillbilly?
Drunk people?
Drunk
Yeah.
hillbillies. That's what I picture. But
Quite bored. You know, what do we do?
but it was like something like either one of them could have got killed.
Yeah.
And so they both willfully participated in this game, and they both had to know that there's a chance that one of them could get shot and killed.
And if I'm the person who's shooting and the person dies who I shot, am I going to get in trouble? That never crossed their mind.
That
Well,
can't
I
be
know
your
it didn't.
defense. That can't be your defense. It's like, well, no, he knew I was going to shoot him, so he's
Right.
dead. He should have
Right.
known better. That doesn't play out very well in court.
Exactly.
That's
terrible.
That's a 10-minute deliberation for the jury.
Yeah, and well,
if
That
I'm
is
the jury,
crazy.
and then who knows? Like they might have not actually been playing a drinking game. It could have been a whole lie, the whole thing.
But-
Right. Because there's only one person.
There's
to
only
tell
one
what
person.
happened.
Yes.
That's right. That's right. And-
Wow.
And so the drinking game was a ruse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a
As
possibility.
I said, it's really a shooting game.
a
That
shooting
is-
game.
If you think about
That's crazy.
it. So, you know,
It belongs on this train. That was crazy.
It does.
his gun's loaded, his isn't. One of those things, right?
Sounds like a setup to me.
Yep.
All right, last car in the crazy train. In Germany, a man who used a coffee shop restroom came back to his table and discovered his laptop was missing. A few days later, the man spotted the laptop on a local buy-sell trade website and set up a meeting to buy his laptop. The man arrived early at the meeting spot and had with him a female undercover cop who pretended to be the man's girlfriend. When the thief showed up with the laptop, he was immediately arrested.
As he should.
So do these criminals think that the people that they steal from are as dumb as them?
That's their assumption.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, in this case, he is as dumb as him because it's stupid on both sides. You're going to go to the bathroom and leave your laptop.
Well, I
sitting
wouldn't
there?
do that.
Most people who paid any real money for their laptop wouldn't do that.
But my thing is like, wouldn't you think like if somebody stole something like that from me, I would go looking to see if it's at a pawn shop, is it on one of the buy sell trade websites or whatever. Like why?
You would, you sell that, quietly.
Yeah.
You don't sell that.
Not on Facebook Marketplace.
Hey guys, just found this on a table at the coffee shop. Come
It's
buy
like those
it.
idiots
Only
that
want
go out,
$10.
go out shooting people and brag about it on Facebook and Instagram.
Yes.
Yeah. Criminals that tell on
Exactly.
themselves.
Sure.
Exactly.
Or they write songs about it.
Yeah, they rob the bank and then you see on their Instagram post like $10,000.
stacks of money.
Yeah.
Tell
me. And the same shirt that they robbed the bank in.
Yep.
Geniuses.
Jeez,
I love it.
let's get some footage and match it.
Like
I just it's like those, like a cartoon version of them holding up the bags with the big dollar sign.
Yeah,
on the front.
exactly.
Yes. Dumb.
It is. Well, that's all we have for you this week on the Real Talk Lineup. You can check us out at realtalklineup.com and on Facebook and Instagram at Real Talk Lineup and listen to us on your favorite streaming platform.
And tell a friend.
It's been real.